Hello people, today we are making some cake. We'll be using wheat flour, margarine, baking flour, coconut, raisins, sugar, milk and eggs. So for me, I'll start with mixing the sugar and butter until it's creamy. Make sure that it has a uniform consistency before adding anything else. After adding the coconut flakes, make sure that you continue mixing. After adding every other ingredient, make sure that you get a uniform consistency before you can add something else. I'm going to use the wet and dry method. I add something wet or liquid, then I add something dry. So after adding the coconut, I'm going to add the eggs. So continue mixing until you get an even consistency, and it's until then that you add something dry. Now I'll be adding my wheat flour, and then the quantities will depend on the size of the cake. Next we shall be pouring milk. Still the quantities will depend on the size of the cake. So thereafter, continue mixing until you get an even consistency. And then from that, sometimes people put the baking soda immediately after the wheat flour. Some people put it before. I personally decided to put it after. So continue mixing, and after putting the wheat flour, it usually gets thick. And if you have other sets for the heavy consistency, it would be time to change to the stronger sets. So after mixing my things, I added some raisins for flavor. And then after all was done, I decided to grease the pan in preparation for baking into the oven. Thereafter, I decided to add some more raisins on the pan before pouring my mixture. And after pouring, make it even into the pan, and then set your oven, set it around to 180 degrees, and then boop, it was time for cleaning up, my worst part. So this is where we are.
She's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, she's one of a kind. Got that confidence and style. She's blowing your mind. With every step she takes, she's owning the scene. A queen in her own right.
Have I given anyone anything?
Mommy, look yummy.
I haven't tasted yet.
She's got that fire.
Mommy, we are going to keep some cake for Daddy.
I shall keep cake for everyone.
Even for everyone in the world.
World?
So give everyone the whole world that. No, we cannot give because when we do that, making too much cake is meaning we are giving all people on the world.
She's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, she's one of a kind.